students, welcome you all to this English class. Today we are going to start chapter 4 of Vistas. The name of the chapter is Should Wizard Hit Mummy by John Hoyer Updike. John Updike was a famous American writer. In this story, there are 4 family members: Jack, his wife Claire, daughter Joni or Joe, and son Bobby. So, they are 4 members in a family. And there is one more important character from the chapter, and that is Roger Skunk. Now let's talk something about the author. John Hoyer Updike was born on March 18, 1932 and died on January 27, 2009. He was an American novelist, poet, short story writer, art critic, and literary critic. He won the Pulitzer Prize of Fiction more than once. Updike published more than 20 novels, a dozen short story collections, as well as poetry, art, and literary criticism, and children's books also. The theme of the story is: the story raises a moral issue. If the parents should always decide what the children should do, or children who dream and live in their own magical world of fantasy, they are devoid of despise, ugliness, and petty differences. They are pure at heart. This story raises a moral question at this point. Should wizard hit mummy? Joe feels that he must. Jack says that it would be wrong because a mummy is always right. It means he wants to say that parents are always right and they should take decision for their children. Now, let's start with the summary or the story of the chapter. The story starts with the daily routine that Jack had been following for 2 years with his daughter, Joe. His daughter was 2 years old when the tradition started. Which tradition? Of storytelling. And today she was 4 years old. The tradition was that Jack would tell Joe a story out of his head. Out of his head means out of his imagination. Every day in the evening before going to bed, and also on every Saturday afternoon during her nap time. Nap time means sleep time. Now the issue was that it had been so long that he had been telling her stories. Joe used to sleep earlier in the stories, but now she has started taking interest in the stories. She didn't sleep during the story sessions anymore. So, every day when he used to tell a story, the basic plot of the story used to be the same, revolving around Roger, an animal who used to change every day. Roger used to have a problem and he would approach the wise owl for help, who would send him to the wizard. The wizard would solve Roger's problem but ask for more pennies than Roger had, and would also give him a solution to fetch the pennies from a specific place. The Roger would go to that place, fetch the pennies, and would happily go back and play with his friends. After playing happily with his friends, Roger would go back home before it got dark to wait for his father, who would be on his way back from Boston. Then Jack would describe what all Roger and his family had for dinner and then end the story. It means he would describe their evening meal, their supper, what they used to take at dinner time. On one Saturday afternoon nap, Jack asked Joe that about which creature did she want to hear a story, to which she replies, a skunk. So Joe started the story with Roger Skunk, who was a very stinky animal. It means he had a very bad smell. None of his friends liked to play with him because of his bad smell. One day he went to the old wise owl and shared his problem. The wise owl then told him to go to visit the wizard. Then the skunk went to the wizard and shared his problem, that he was having problem due to his bad smell. The wizard then helped him to solve his problem and asked him how he wanted to smell. To this, Roger Skunk became very happy. He replied that he wanted to smell like roses did. With the wizard's magic, he started smelling like roses. Then he did not have enough pennies to pay to the wizard. So wizard told him to go to the magic well, turn around 3 times, and he would find 3 pennies there, which he could fetch and give to the wizard. The skunk did exactly the same what was told and got the wizard his pennies, and in this way he was able to take the good smell of roses. Later on, he went out, and all the other animals gathered around him, as he was smelling very good. But when he went home, his mother didn't like the smell and asked who had made him smell like that. Roger Skunk told the whole story to his mom, and his mom said that she liked his smell earlier and he smelled the way a little skunk was supposed to smell. It means she wanted that the skunk should learn to live with his original smell. The skunk told his mom that the other animals run away from him because of the foul or bad smell, but his mom said that she didn't care. She took him right back to the wizard, and as soon as the wizard open the door, she gave him one on blow his head with her umbrella, and the wizard changed the skunk's smell, and he smelled foul again or bad again. While going back, the skunk heard the train coming. His father was coming on that train. They had dinner together. When the skunk was about to sleep, his mother came to him and told him that she loved him the way he was and there was no need to change. So the story ended there. Means the story ended with the original smell of the skunk again. Then Joe asked her father whether the animals ran away from the skunk after that, to which he replied no. All of them had now got used to the way he smelled. Joe didn't like the way Roger Skunk's mother forced him and made him smell foul again. She wanted that her father should tell her another story the next day in which the wizard hits Mommy back and refuses to change the skunk's smell back. But he didn't agree to this point and he told Joe to sleep quickly. But she again and again was focusing on this point. Then Jack told her that he would see, and the main point of the story was that the skunk loved his mother more than any other animal in the woods, and that Mommy knew what was right for him. He then told her to sleep as her baby brother was also sleeping. He then closed the door and went downstairs. His wife was painting the chair rail, means the arm of the chair. He heard some footsteps above and then scolded Joe. The footsteps fainted, means they became dim. Then Claire asked him. It was a long story, and Joe, it was the reply by Jack. Then Jack watched his wife, who was doing the painting and working very hard, but he was very tired to help her. He thought that their marriage was not in a good state and also that there was no solution to it. He also said that he didn't like talking to her. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.